K.I.T.V., the place to be.
K.I.T.V., the place to be, indeed.
Just about 2 years body modifications done. I got my eyes because the old me, I just didn't know how I would make it happen or portray it. And also I was conforming to what my ex wanted to be that was in my life for so long. And every time I looked in my eyes, I still saw him. I still saw that it was him trying to conform me to this thing that I didn't even want to be. Butterflies are really beautiful, okay? But if you actually study a butterfly, they're actually very disgusting. They're grotesque creatures. They'll eat each other's spit. They'll eat each other after they mate. And when you think about it, that's kind of how people are as well. But on the outside, they can mesmerize you. They can make you think they're this beautiful, wonderful thing until you really get to know them and the inside of them. So I kind of like to be like an inverted butterfly. That's kind of why I put it upside down, I think. So I like to say I'm like the inverted butterfly.
My opinion is that she needs help. She needs help. I saw the video. She was on the No Dropper podcast. She needs help. She's got a lot of body dysmorphia, whatever it's called. Everyone's got that in life. It's normal. But hers was a bit too far to the point where she wanted to mutilate her whole body. The tongue. The eyes.
Oh.
The teeth.
Oh, she
the
did
body
it.
all over.
She did.
And I think it is a testament to the parents. Like how well did you raise this kid? I'm not saying she's the worst kid in the world or something like that. I'm just saying that the 600 body count. Like the OnlyFans. Like at 20, she's 24. She was 24 years old in that interview.
Wow.
She was 24. I think she's nice. I looked online. She was like 3 years younger than me now. So, that means 2 years ago she was born. She was like 20. Yeah, 24.
That's mad.
And she's doing all that stuff at that point.
That's mad. She's had a rough life, man.
Had a rough life, and she barely lived life. Yeah. More than a quarter of her life, she's already lived life.
She's lived way.
She lived longer than my parents.
Not my parents,
but yeah.
Yeah, she's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
In her short amount of time on this earth.
So yeah, just great parents.
This is why it's important we do our jobs.
Yeah.
We gotta do our jobs right.
I don't know. Just a lot of mutilation. The eyes.
Self-love.
The eye. The entry to the soul. I see black.
She didn't. Her parents didn't love her enough.
Something happened. Maybe it was a bad experience. The eyes, man. Everything, and the worst thing is, she looked fine before.
So I looked very different than I do now. Over the last 2 years, I've had a lot.
Yeah, she was fine.
See the before and after. Look at the before and after.
She was fine. I didn't see a problem with it. The eyes that got me.
Yeah,
I've seen the multiple titles before. The tongues was a...
Yeah, that got me thinking. You know, the only thing that made me think about seeing her tongue was like some Lord of the Rings type creepy stuff.
The orcs.
That's what it had me thinking of. Like she's the orc queen. Sound crazy. And she is World of Warcraft. All these World of Warcraft stuff. The Witcher.
Warlord.
She's on it.
God of War. League of Legends, all that stuff.
Yeah, now League of Legends is a bit more nicer. This is crazy. This is the God of War. Pokemon. The Witcher dying, blood and gore. She likes blood and gore, you can tell. So she's, it's an acquired taste, you know? You gotta be a rock person.
And she even said in the interview that she's been depressed, all that stuff. So yeah, it's about her upbringing. Upbringing is affecting all of it. Maybe she had a big experience that changed everything.
It must have been.
It's just a bit too far. It's a bit too far. Like, what's next? She should never fill that hole. That hole, like, she's gonna keep adding things. The only bodies, the tattoos, the piercings, the cuts, what else is next that you're gonna add onto your body to fill that hole? BBL? Boob job? I think she did get a boob job, actually, I think.
I don't know. She didn't have very big breasts though, so I'm not
maybe
sure.
She has, I don't know. But like I said, that line. She's got the money, she's got OnlyFans, she's got 25k a month.
Jeez.
But that's a lot of money. Where else are you going to go with this?
Jeez.
There's a lot of excess.
25k a month?
This is the problem with when you see people, even in the rap community or the black community. Like you see like people with like the new Gucci, new Air Jordan.
After you finish buying all the new stuff.
Yeah, I just see excess. Too much excess. You know, it's like with people, excess is nice. there's too much excess to the point where it's like you're trying to fill a hole.
Yeah, yeah.
That can't be filled with
yeah,
excess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't feel the hole in your soul.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just we live in a world of excess, and social media and all this shit doesn't help it. So, that's why people undergo minimalism to a degree, because they want to live humbler. Like you got, your monkhood, Amish. I ain't saying we gotta do that stuff, but there's a mentality behind it.
Yeah,
like have less, like even meditating, journaling. I do that stuff now. Like appreciate what you have, like heal.
Yeah, healing is a part of it. Therapy. These are big parts, big roles to play.
Yeah, part of growing up, but we don't teach the kids. You just teach them just high expectations, and they'll reward uniqueness. Who they are, and then you got the kids end up like this. Like this is a big extreme. Doesn't happen. It's not common, but it's a possibility.
It is an extreme, and to think that these YouTubers or whoever these people will record talking about, they're not too far off in age, like away from us. So it's like they're either
teens,
they're in their 20s, 30s area. That girl, she was like 20 something, innit?
20 in the video. She was like 20.
They're close to their, they're in that age, 20 to 30s, and
22, 24.
There's a lot of figuring out life in that age. When you're in that age, you're still you're getting out of childhood, into adult life. And
there's something going on in that childhood.
Yeah.
I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with having accessories, but there's a limit.
But you saw her pictures from a few years ago.
She was fine.
She was fine.
She was fine. She was fine. She was good. She was fine.
Young white woman, she was fine. Like, she had a little face, little smile. Normal. She would have found a Bradley one day. You know? But now...
A good John Smith.
She would have found a green white snow or whatever.
Strapping John Smith.
Bro.
Prince Charming.
Whatever,
Yeah, she was fine. She looked like a Disney character.
Yeah, she looked like a good girl. But now she looked like she's she's Darth Vader's girlfriend.
We all mutilate our body to a degree, but there's a limit. Health-wise and how much of a hole are you feeling?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a limit. You got to look into yourself and think, why are you doing this?
Her hole.
How much money you went down into that stuff?
Her hole must be a black hole.
Yeah, it's a black hole.
She ain't
taking all the excess, taking all the.
She trying to fill it, but she filling her eyes with that green tattoo, that blue tattoo.
Yeah, too much excess, man. Too much excess.
What really stood out to me was when I saw her say that she had 500 bodies.
I think it was more.
What's that number right now? We got 600 now?
I think I even went up.
It's over 9,000!
I don't know how you do the 600 because that's unbelievable. It's literally sleeping with multiple people.
You have to plan
every day, probably.
That's 2 years worth. Think about it. 2 years worth, day-wise.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's 2 years worth. In 24 years old, 23.
2 years. Yeah, well, she put 2 years shifting.
It must have been a job.
Every day. Multiple.
For 2 years?
Multiple, yeah. Yeah, basically.
But she started young, like...
That's nuts. That's childhood. That's this new age we live in. Like I was...
OnlyFans are scary, man.
You got the two choices. You do it the right way, with your morals and integrity.
This or that. This or that.
Still...
This
You still got your morals, you still got your values. Or you do the easier way, where they throw money in your face for quick cash to sell yourself, sell your soul. No morals, no integrity. End of the day, choose wisely. Red pill, blue pill.
Choice is yours, man. Choice is yours.
Money and fame.
Pleasure or pain.
Alright, peace.